Welcome, truly welcome. You are officially inside Design Your Life of Harmony, a course created for people who are done surviving on caffeine, adrenaline, and grit, and ready to build a life that actually supports them. This is not a hustle harder program. It's not a just think positive pep talk. And it's definitely not about fixing you because you are not broken. This course is about design, about learning how to intentionally create a life that protects your health, honors your limits, and still allows you to grow, lead, and thrive without burning yourself to the ground in the process. Now that you're here, let me say this clearly. Welcome, Harmony Warriors. And before we go any further, let me say a quick word about this term you're going to hear a lot. Harmony Warriors. When I say warrior, I'm not talking about pushing harder, muscling through, or wearing burnout like it's a badge of honor. This isn't that kind of fight. Harmony warriors are people who are willing to fight for themselves with intention, awareness, and self respect. People who choose alignment over exhaustion, strategy over self sacrifice, and courage over chaos. If you're here because you're ready to protect your energy, reclaim your rhythm, and build a life that actually supports you, congratulations. You're exactly where you belong. Consider this your backstage pass and your call to the arena, a brand new way of living where strength and softness link arms. Think of today as a pre-battle warm-up. We're stretchy, loosening our shoulders, tapping the mic, warming up the instruments, steadying our breath, and preparing for battles that matter. The ones against overwhelm, exhaustion, and the quiet chaos of life. This is your opening movement, the calm before the courageous. You're arriving, breathing, and settling in. There is no pressure, just presence. You are a warrior who knows the first step of any great battle is simply showing up. This is where your harmony journey begins. And before we go any further, a tiny confession. Yes, I'm absolutely going to sprinkle music references all over this course. Not because I think I'm auditioning for America's Got Talent. I can't sing. But because music is one of my happy places. Harmonies are my favorite part of any song. They turn simple notes into something fuller, richer, and beautiful. And honestly, that's exactly what this course is about. And because you are now officially Harmony Warriors, I'm also going to weave in themes of strength, battle, readiness, courage, and intentional combat against burnout. Not the medieval sword fighting kind, but the internal battles we face when we change old habits, rewrite beliefs, and reclaim our energy. These battles are not against your job, not against your to-do list, but they are for yourself. And every warrior deserves metaphors that hype them up, make them laugh, and remind them they're stronger than they think. So if you hear me talk about crescendos and shields, rhythm and resilience, backstage moments and battle stances, don't worry. You haven't accidentally signed up for Gladiator Boot Camp. You're just stepping into both sides of this journey. The harmony that grounds you and the warrior spirit that really is going to carry you forward. Think of it this way. The music gives us rhythm. The warrior mindset gives us courage. Together, they give us the power to design a life that refuses to fall out of tune. So welcome to the symphony and the battlefield, Harmony Warrior. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled programming. This module sets the foundation for everything you're about to learn. Think of it as your overture, a preview of themes, melodies, and the rhythm of the course. You'll learn what harmony is, how the framework works, and what to expect moving forward. Before the symphony begins, we have to handle the pre-show announcements. You know, the part where they tell you to silence your cell phones, don't climb on the stage. Let's cover the important stuff. Okay, I know this is everyone's favorite part, the legal disclaimers. Think of this as the small print at the bottom of the concert program, our rules of engagement, if you will. Not thrilling, but it keeps the show running smoothly. All courses need clear guardrails so everyone stays safe and informed. This section lays out the boundaries of the course content. It ensures you understand how to use the information responsibly. Let's ease into this with a disclaimer written with your well-being in mind and with a whole lot more personality than your typical fine print. This is your H.A.R.M.O.N.Y disclaimer, designed with clarity, humanity, and just a sprinkle of sass. This course is educational and informational, not medical advice. We research deeply and will update frequently as science evolves. Think of what you learn here as a guidebook, not a prescription pad. Now let's clarify what this means for you as you walk through the course content. If this course came with a pocket-sized doctor who dispensed personalized advice on demand, listen, I'd be selling it for premium Super Bowl tickets. That's about $10,000. But that's not what this is. This program is meant to empower and educate you. It does not replace your physician, therapist, or licensed clinician. You'll leave with insights and tools, but your medical team remains your clinical support. Please pause the video to read this section in its entirety. Okay, now that we've set that boundary with love, let's talk about how this course supports your decision making. This is where you step into your power. Harmony doesn't happen to you. It happens with you. Always consult a licensed professional before making big shifts in your health habits. This includes movement, nutrition, sleep, hydration, and emotional or behavioral changes, especially important for those with pre-existing medical conditions. You are in the driver's seat. We're here to support you in tuning that engine. Next, let's clarify our relationship in this course. The supportive kind, not the clinical kind. So no plot twists here. Transparency is a core value in H.A.R.M.O.N.Y. Taking this course does not create a doctor-patient or provider-client relationship. Think of us as your conductors, guiding, teaching, and supporting. Your health decisions remain yours. Your clinicians stay your clinicians. Whew. Legal section complete. Now let's get to the fun part. What you actually learn in this module and course. Let's talk about what you walk away with by the end of this module. Your first movement is in this beautifully orchestrated course. You'll get crystal clear on why you're here and what you want from this journey. You'll meet your guide, hi, and learn the heart behind the work. You'll understand key concepts and language used throughout the course. We'll introduce the H.A.R.M.O.N.Y framework, your 7-layer blueprint and battle plan to slay burnout in all its minions. Here's the rest of what we'll cover today. The practical pieces that help you swim, not sink. A breakdown of course structure so you always know where you're heading. A look at the resources baked in to support your learning. Some activities to help you personalize your experience. A wrap-up to seal the foundation before moving forward. Okay, let's start with the most important part of this course. You. Every great transformation begins with one question. Where am I right now? This slide invites you to tune into your own life, like listening to the opening quote of a song. Check in with your current energy, habits, and well-being. What battles are you fighting right now? This creates a personal anchor point for growth. It also helps identify patterns that influence burnout. You are here to design your life of harmony. Before we begin to do that, though, you need to know where you are. Please pause this video and take some time to complete the 2 self-assessments found in the participant guide.